Hey guys, this is going to be part 2 on putting the floor patches into the Chevy. So now we got to take a zip and cut out around there, and we're probably going to leave about the same that's in the front there on that, because I'm overlapping these just a hair. So let's cut that out and I'll show you when we get that done. So we got it zip cut out. Gonna have to do a lot of work on that brace too, but the front patch, I like to start from the front, go to the back. So we're gonna be doing the same thing we did with that little footboard patch, because it's always rotted on the right side. So I'm going to throw that in, and then we're going to repair that brace right there, middle piece, front piece, just like before. And then in the back, it's not actually as bad as this side was. I don't have to go all the way up the wheel well anymore, just that bottom piece, and then along the wall there. So catch back up with you once we get that kickboard tacked in. Alright, we got the front tacked in, up on the side and all around. And now we're going to do this brace like we did on this side, and patch this long piece that's missing there, and a little patch over on that side. And then we should be ready to throw in the middle one. Alright, we got the brace all built back up. Got some supports on the side, some down in it, going down into the bottom there. So, a couple things to keep in mind if you end up getting one of these cars and doing the same. It's pretty much the same structure, all 3 years for them. That really the main support is going to be coming from the end there, because your bushing is right on the end, on the arm there. So you just want to make sure that that has strength coming across, leverage, so it can't tilt down. So running some steel lengthwise is going to keep it from being able to pitch. And then really, you're not going to have any issues with it, no matter how ugly it looks. You're putting the floor on top of it. So next up, I have to, while I'm in here, I'm going to do rust eater on the frame, and then spray it with some paint, Rust-Oleum, scrape some of that undercoating off, and then do the mount as well there. So I'll have all this nice and coated like I did the front, because you're really not going to be able to get in here ever again when you have your floor panels on. So your best is to do it now, paint everything in there, keep it nice, and we'll be putting our mid floor in. Alright, went ahead and got the front one in too. So now, wow, there's an echo in here. It's more of a complete car. So tacked all the way around, did the welding rod in the front again. I gotta snip the middle of that pan in the front so I can lay it down, maybe put a jack underneath it and try to bring the mid pan up so I don't have to bridge that gap with weld. So I'm about to put in my patch over there, but I've done a bigger one over here, give it a little more strength, because it only had a little bit on the spot welds that was holding the mid pan into what I welded to. And then I started working down into here to make a flange. I'm probably gonna have to make a whole new one here, but for now, just started with that one. But I wanted to show what I had on the other side of the car. So this is completely rotted through. So it's just dangling there really. So I'm putting in a plate that goes from there to here, like I did on this side. That's going to strengthen that up, and then I go up the wheel well to give that some support where the seat bracket is right there, the little tongue, and then I'll bend one around the hole in the floor. And I've also came over here and made my same thing that I did over there, over here, and the whole front is in. I put an extra one right there because the metal was a little thin and I was burning through it, so I wanted to give it a little extra support. But we're going to get that in, and then we're going to be really close to being done with this floor. Cannot wait. It's a couple days later. Got all the patches in and painted the whole floor with whatever Rust-Oleum I had left. So we have, like I showed you, that patch we put in, and our back is all good. Up the wheel well. Hop in here. Front pan all in. Kick panels in. Up on the sides. Have our both of those in. I used 2 separate pieces because I was running out of metal. Flared up our side like the factory stamped ones have that channel for the wiring. I think I showed you that already, but did the same thing over there. And I'm really happy with how this came out. A few different pieces to get that bend around the hump there. And then up the wheel well again, and I came out here with this panel because it has a few holes, but it is really solid in here. No more flex out of the wall. And right now I have on order all of my sound deadening pieces. You see the snow from my shoes. It's about 10 degrees right now. It's pretty bad. I have all my sound deadening patches, or they're like stick down tiles. So I'm going to be putting those on the whole floor. And if I have any left, I might do the ceiling or the trunk.